Welcome. This video is going to show you how to align a transfer that goes horizontally across the center of the chest, but it's not a full sheet of paper, something that sits higher up, or it could also go on the back center of the shirt as well. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to clear off our platen and lay our shirt down. What I prefer to do is put the shirt down onto the heat press with just the collar slightly off of the heat press. That way the heat press doesn't put any marks onto our collar. Once I have that done, I'll come down to the side of it, pull the hands on the side and feel if the shirt's even. If it's not, I'll just slide it over some. And then flatten out the shirt. Now what I'll do is I'm going to take the heat press alignment tool and I'm going to put it down onto the shirt. These inserts can be removed, and you can do it with or without the inserts. In this case, I'm going to leave the large insert up here, show you how we can help center it. First thing we'll do is we'll take the shirt and flip the shirt up. You can either use the center line, or you can use these collar alignment marks, or the marks on any of the tool inserts, to help line the collar. You can either go figure out what you believe the center of the collar is, or you can use what I call the Batman points on this, flip it over, and you can turn around and use these to line up based on the numbers here. And in this case, I can tell that it's off. So I'll just come across, slide the tool to where it needs to be, and now they both hit the same exact number spot on the tool, both right here. So I know that the tool is centered to the collar. What I now have to do is I have to center the tool with the rest of the shirt as it would hang on somebody's body. So now I use a 3-point registration system using the center of the collar and the bottom of both of the sleeves, since that is what will hang off of a person when they're wearing the shirt. In this case, you can see this comes to slightly above the line C, and this one comes to slightly below. So all I have to do is I'm going to rotate the tool. Once I lay the shirt down onto the platen, I'm never going to move the shirt again. I'm always going to square the tool to the shirt. Now what I can do is I can take my Plastisol transfer or whatever you're using, and I can slide it if you want to be able to slide it underneath. And you can use both the horizontal and vertical marks to square it up. In this case, I can come across and look at the ends of the letters on each side and center that, and then I can come horizontally down with the number marking system and say I want the top of my design to be 3 inches from the bottom of that collar. Or I can move it up if I want it to be 2 inches as well. Just slightly move it up with your fingers. There's slot holes in both in the large insert and the small insert that allow you to slide the Plastisol transfer up. Once you have it in a position you want, you can press down onto the tool to check. It's made out of a polycarbonate material, so it's flexible. It will not break until you have the place where you want it lined. And then you're just going to pull off the tool and close your heat press. I also want to show you that you can do the same exact thing with a Plastisol transfer that doesn't have a flat bottom. It's arched and curved. We're going to end up using the 2 bottom points of this to make sure that it gets straight onto it. So we'll do the same thing again. We're going to line up our alignment tool. We're just placing it down, flipping the collars over, adjusting the tool until it hits the center, grabbing the sleeves, folding the sleeves over, and using the sleeve alignment, we're going to use our 3 points of registration to target. This time I'm going to do it without the large insert. It just depends on how size your graphic is and what type of assistance you need. But I can slide it down. I can come across at the bottom of these 2 points. If I want it to be at the bottom 6.5 inches down, 6.5, I'm right there. And then I can just slide it over until I have it coming down the dead center of the shirt. Once I have that, I can pull this off and I can heat press. Even though it looks like it's crooked on the the platen right now, it's actually squared to the shirt because the shirt's not straight onto the platen. We'll just close our heat press, and we're done.